Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is April the 25th, 2018. At least it still is in Alaska, right, guys? It is late at night here. Strong hand. Long-term thinking. This is home of cryptocurrency straight talk. No fancy setter graphics. Just information. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. Okay, value your wealth in Bitcoin, people. Well, I am in Denver. The event in Denver was great tonight. Thomas was there. Trace Mayer was there. Michael Krieger, Andy Hoffman, and Vortex. We were all on the panel. So many people came out. People came from all over Colorado, outside of Colorado, to talk to us. And it was really flattering to hang out with these dudes and to talk to everyone. And it was surreal at times to be with, guys that I know through the internet, but now I, got to meet personally. We took some pictures. Check out the link section below for a video we did together. We were goofing around. Everyone saw that, they saw this laptop that I use, that indeed I do live a minimalist lifestyle. We were all joking about it. And again, that is linked to below. I really thank the people over at cryptoidshop.com. They came from Phoenix, okay? And they gave me this awesome hoodie and some shirts I'm going to wear in the next few days. These stickers. They're linked to below. Cryptoidshop.com. 15% off everything with code Denver. And I'm only going to say that this one time. And also use promo code STICKER for 20% off free. So look, there's your codes to use with these guys. They got some cool products. I'll be wearing them. And guess what? Those dudes are really in motion. If they came all the way from Phoenix and they were hanging out with us afterwards and stuff. So all the credit in the world to all the people who were in motion tonight. There were some classic Twitter fans out there, guys who have done videos sampling my videos. So send me your stuff. Email me at adam@tresorhelp.com. Dudes that I hung out with tonight and dudes that I didn't hang out with tonight. And if you need a crypto consultation. And of course, do check out the link section below if you need a Trezor or, But anyway, cryptoidshop.com. Gold and hold, people. So again, I can't say enough. I'm really enthusiastic, as I always am after attending events like this. You were supposedly in a bear market, but people were asking great questions. So many people came out and came from all over. I mean, people who knew Ansel Lindner came from his zone too, man. What's up, Ansel? Your dudes are rocking it, man. There was a dude, he had a HODL tattoo. Now, this is not a tattoo on me. They stamped me, and we went to a bar afterwards. I didn't drink, and I didn't eat, of course, but they stamped me. But some dude had a HODL tattoo. That guy's hardcore, man. That guy, and he was talking about the minimalist lifestyle, also traveling around without a wife. There was all sorts of talk tonight, and just all sorts of people. There were some ladies there also that were interested, in all age groups. So I'm as enthusiastic as I've ever been. And yeah, there were some altcoin fans too. Good. We're going to talk about that in a second. Okay, so creme de la creme. So thank you, Denver. Thank you, Boulder Blockchain Meetup. Everyone who put this on. Andy Hoffman. Obviously, behind the scenes, we had Corey doing so much, and just thanks to everyone. And again, fun. And you can watch it on the World Crypto Network. The questions, some of the question and answer, or maybe all of it was on there. I don't know. You get to see how we all look and interact together in real life. And yeah, check out my link from earlier today. Though that video was pretty hilarious with Thomas. It was mostly Thomas and me, but the other guys jumped on there too. Andy, Vortex, Krieger jumped on there. So you get to see what everybody is goofing off. It's fun. I mean, people like this kind of stuff. And we're all the same in person, I gotta tell you. What you see on these videos is what you get in person. All these people definitely act the same way. I mean, we're this online here, this is not an act. This is us. This is me, man. And yeah, and it is the middle. It is late. If I'm on the East Coast, it's what, 3:05 in the morning. So pound that freaking like button, because most of you aren't even watching this thing live. But hey, if you are, you can do the super chat. I'm always answered a lot of questions tonight. I'll answer some more tonight. What the heck? So here's a tweet instead. This is from Creme de la Crypto. Instead, I'm most optimistic that highly decentralized networks will provide the robust foundation on top of which we can realize the efficiencies of centralization in higher layers, should it be desired. So there you go, people. You build this rock, this highly decentralized rock, and then you can build centralized layers on top of it that might be very efficient in whatever they're supposed to do if you desire. Because yes, centralization can be very efficient, but that base being truly decentralized, being Bitcoin, it is what matters and is the rock to build everything else on top of these second layers or whatever you want to call them. And there were actually comments about this tonight, not this specific tweet, but on the same subject matter at the event. All right. Matt Odell has a great tweet out there, and this should make you think. Investors aren't valuing security and censorship resistance enough at this point. There needs to be a major chain failure before they do. Will happen sooner rather than later, only a matter of time. So yeah, I agree. One day there is going to be an altcoin that totally explodes, and then they're gonna see what this is all about. The investors out there who didn't get it, that what cryptocurrency is about, security and censorship resistance, they're going to see how it can, what are these things that just, if an altcoin can be destroyed, it has no value at all. There's no security and there's no censorship resistance. I've got to go with the tested coins, Bitcoin, that provides these qualities, security and censorship resistance, because clearly we haven't experienced a true altcoin catastrophe yet of that level, but we will. It's a matter of time, and so that's why, you stick with the rock. You don't mess around with these unproven things, because one of them is gonna be so promising so many complex things. One day it's just gonna implode, and you're gonna learn what Matt is talking about there. All right, follow me on TechBall at Twitter. ECHBALT. And patience with price. Again, people did ask about price. It's in terms of fiat, and I always say value your wealth in Bitcoin. But in the end, we're going to look back on this so-called bear market. Think about this long term. Don't be impatient. Like, people are like, when's it going to end? When's it going to end? You're going to know when it ended in the future. You're going to look back and you're going to actually pinpoint a day and say, oh, it was on XYZ day. You're going to get that answer, people. Just be patient. We don't know yet. If someone says it's over, they don't know. I mean, it might be over in terms of fiat. Don't worry about it. You're going to get the answer in the future, and you're going to look back on this and laugh one day that you were so concerned about the fiat price. And again, if you're a veteran in this, you've been through this before, but most of the people worrying about this haven't been through this before. Okay. So the bear market in terms of fiat could go on and on. Just have a strong hand, people. Vortex was talking about how there should be some app that just does Adam Meister sayings over and over again. Anyone want to work on that for me there? Pound that like button, strong hand, long-term thinking, just over and over again. I got a lot of sayings. So I want to praise the guys at altcointrader.coza in South Africa, in Johannesburg. They straightened out their Bprivate. There were some Bprivate issues. some technical behind the scenes things. By the way, here's the stickers of cryptoidshop.com if you want their stickers. And I really love this hoodie thing. I love it so much that I let it distract me and interrupt my talk about the guys in South Africa. And then so now it's fine. But I mean, they fixed their problem as quick as they could, and I give them credit for putting Bprivate on there when so many people didn't put Bprivate on their exchange. So if you're a Bprivate person, go over to those dudes at altcointrader.coza. Check them out over there. They were working hard behind the scenes, and I've talked to them and through email and everything. They're good guys. I met them, and I helped get Bprivate listed on there, and they've done a good job of fixing the issues that they had. And now the price there in South Africa is the same price as it is in the rest of the world. And we'll have to see if for one thing, Bprivate's going to have to get on some bigger exchanges, and but hopefully all these exchanges that do have it are going to get bigger because of Bprivate. So again, you guys from South Africa are watching this now, I know. So good job, altcointrader.coza. Check them out, even if you're not in South Africa. And God, there's beautiful scenery in South Africa when you're outside there. There's beautiful scenery here in Denver. I'm running around here this morning, just seeing those big mountains. It's quite relaxing. It's quite nice. All right, so a lot of people have been saying that, during this time that Bitcoin, the last few days Bitcoin went up a lot in terms of fiat. Then it went down, but they said there was going to be decoupling, that, Bcash wasn't going to follow it up and down anymore. And they're still basically following Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been down in terms of fiat. Most of the altcoins have been down in terms of fiat. I don't know if there's going to be a decoupling of Bcash with Bitcoin. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't interest me that much. So, again, sometimes Bcash does go up slightly more, but general trends is, when one goes up, when Bitcoin goes up, Bcash, they all go up. It was all the cryptocurrencies been going up. Now all cryptocurrencies been going down. Bitcoin's been going down. Bitcoin leads the pack. But, maybe one will decouple one day. I don't know. But so much for that theory. It hasn't happened yet. And I will say this. It's still funny. When one FUD story comes out, and it evolves in an exchange, and it names a specific exchange. I mean, usually people will start selling Bitcoin. I guess it's manipulators and flippers that they sell the news, and they try to make people panic. And today, short of Bloomberg had an article about the guy in charge of Binance is getting sued. And right around that time is when the price of fiat dropped. And so you can almost count on these things. I mean, it's like clockwork, man. You can depend. I mean, I don't care about the price of fiat, but I'm just pointing that out. Like whenever and I've pointed this out before, whenever you have a major FUD story that involves the name of an exchange and something really negative about it getting sued, price of Bitcoin drop, and there's really no logical reason behind it. It's just selling the news. And people keep, we talk about crypto dividends a lot today. And it's great. I am so honored to be the guy who came up with that term. Because everybody's using it now. It's awesome. But people were today. And people were asking about, I get questions about the B Diamond crypto dividend. People are still interested in it. They really are curious about it. They want free coins. They don't care. They don't care what it's about. They want free. It's just amazing how the Bitcoin holders out there, they want more Bitcoin, and I give them credit. Everybody wants free coin. It's an awesome thing, and Vortex pointed out what I pointed out many times. Like we could never have predicted this scenario back in the day. So in 2016, that there were going to be these crypto dividends that people would be benefiting from, and again, don't rush people. Don't wait until there's an easy way to get the B Diamond, and that's that's a tough lesson to learn, because there are people who have been scammed trying to get these crypto dividends that are difficult to get. It's not worth it to risk your Bitcoin stash just to get something that's less than 1% of a Bitcoin. But again, people do bring it up to me, and we have to remember a big day coming up is April the 30th, which is what, now only 4 days away. That's the Monero V fork. It will be interesting to see what happens with that, and see if the Monero price goes up some more before that, because in terms of Bitcoin, it has gone up lately. Pound that like button, people. Okay, finally, one last tweet, and then Adam's going to go to sleep. What is this here? This is of numbers tweet. Okay, and the first part of this tweet does make you think some. And some of you think this is kind of a negative tweet about Bitcoiners. Well, we have to take the good and the bad here and analyze it. So he says, which is more ironic? Anarchist Bitcoiners demanding government intervention / enforcement against other chains such as Bcash and Ethereum, or anarchists using traditional currency, fiat, as a unit of account to continually measure the purchasing power of their internet coins. Okay, the second part, I say value your wealth in Bitcoin. Okay, some people, I mean, the basic thing is it's the dollar value is important to some people. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world to state the dollar value. You're not like a statist worshiper if you're just stating. I mean, again, you should be trying to get more Bitcoin, but that's not the end of the world. What I do have issue though with the Bitcoiners who are like, oh, Ethereum's breaking the rule. The SEC should chop down on them, enforce on them, and Bcash is scamming. We should sue Bcash. We should get the government involved with. No, don't get the government involved with this kind of stuff. People got to learn the hard way. It's a mess when you're not being true to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. When you're like, let's get the state involved here. That's not what this is about. This is stateless currency, man. We're seceding from the state. Someone mentioned that today. I think Trace might have said that. So if these other coins want to do things their way and secede from Bitcoin and not be like Bitcoin at all, great. But don't try to say we should sue them or we should get the government to punish them. No, come on, man. That's not cool. I'm not down with that. Let them be. Just ignore them. Ignore it. If you don't like Ethereum and Bcash, let them do what they're going to do. Ignore them and just try to tell. If you think they're scamming people, well, then make an argument about it. Put it out there on social media. Say why you think they're scamming people, but don't say, yeah, they're scamming people. Now, government, you better do something about this. No. That's not what this is. That's not what this is about, people. I mean, you can do that, but I'm going to call you out for that. And so I think the tweet was good. I thought it was strong on that issue, and we should think about that. If you're calling for government intervention against Bcash and Ethereum, I mean, think about it for a second. What's this all about for you? Do you still want to be part of this old school way where everyone with these frivolous lawsuits and government, cracking down on people? I don't think it's fun when the government threatens to crack down on me and my friends. I don't want to live in that type of world. We're giving the government more authority because you're putting the government on a pedestal when you're saying, I want you to do this. You're giving them power, and I don't want to put more power in their hands, even if it's against one of my enemies. And I'm not saying that Bcash and Ethereum are my enemies, but no, I don't want to play the government power game, and I don't think that's what cryptocurrency is about. It's decentralized, and you're just centralizing it there. All right, that's enough. I'm Adam Meister, Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember, subscribe to this channel, pound that like button, check out the links below because you're going to watch that awesome, funny video we did earlier, all the guys hanging out. It was a pleasure, Denver. I hope all of us dudes can get together again. More cool content creators. We're all coming together, teaming up. I hope we meet up, do some more events together. Hey, I'll be in Portland May 1st, 10th. If you're around, let's hang. Maybe we'll have an event out there. Good night, guys. I'll say hi to you in the chat. See ya.